Well, thank you very much, and thank you, Ms. Tracy, for willing to take on this job. This is going to be a tough one. There's no question about it. Probably the toughest one you've had and that you ever will have in your position with the State Department. And thank you for talking with me about the sensitive area that we talked about. That we'll talk about in a classified setting at some point. I'm glad you understand the issues there and are willing to engage on that. I'd like to get your thoughts generally on what you envision diplomatic engagement is going to be like in Moscow. Obviously, you're going to spend a lot of your time on the related things like security and facilities and management and staffing. But obviously, we all know what the usual type of diplomatic engagement is with a country. In discussing this with our diplomatic engagement with Russia, with NSC people and State Department people, seems to be a pretty heavy lift at the present time. And what have you got any thoughts on that, of how you'll engage in that?
Senator, Ranking Member, thank you very much. And you're absolutely right. This is probably going to be the toughest assignment of my career. You know, we were already seeing during my tenure as DCM in Moscow a real shrinking of the channels of communication. The Russians withheld a lot of meetings from us. But I think one thing that we had to continue to do was to ask and to probe and to see where we were able to open up channels. So I certainly intend to do that to see what that may yield. And Ambassador Sullivan shared with me the channels that he was able to maintain. You know, I think another very important constituency in Moscow are our partners and allies, and ensuring that we're lashed up there very closely. So that is something that I saw when I was in Moscow in my earlier assignment that I thought was very important to being effective as an embassy. And then to the extent that I can, to be reaching out and getting out. I don't know what kind of reception I'll get in some places. I mean, I think this is going to be one of those situations where you have to test the water, but I do think it is important that we continue to be out and about to the extent that we can.
Well, I really appreciate that, and I think that's probably the best you're going to be able to do, what you just described. I would note that I think as far as our allies are concerned, a good share of them aren't in any better shape than we are as far as their relationship with Moscow. So you'll have comrades in arms there in any event. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.